In the previous topic, we have discussed the properties of R. We have three properties for R. The first one is limits on R minus 1 less than R less than or equal to 1, which we have already proved. Second property is nothing but you need to show that two independent variables are uncorrelated. So, what do you mean by uncorrelated? Uncorrelated is nothing but whenever there is no relationship between the two variables, we call those two as unrelated variables. So, what are the limits for R? R are minus 1 to plus 1. So, the limits for R are minus 1 to plus 1. Whenever R takes minus 1 values, we call those the relationship, they are negatively correlated. If the R value is plus 1, we say those two are positively correlated. Whenever R is equal to 0, an intermediate value between these two, 0, we say that those two variables are uncorrelated. Now, whenever we obtain the R value as 0, we can conclude that two variables are uncorrelated. So let us define R. What is the definition of R? Is covariance of x comma y by sigma x into sigma y. You know that this is the definition of R, covariance of x comma y by sigma x into sigma y. Now let us take the definition for covariance of xy in terms of expectation, which is nothing but E of xy minus E of x into E of y. Now there is a restriction on the nature of the variables that the two variables are independent. We know using the multiplication theorem on expectations, E of xy is equal to E of x into E of y only when they are independent. Now when we consider these two variables are independent, we get E of xy is equal to E of x into E of y. Since so in this covariance of xy, you can substitute in place of E of xy, you can put E of x into E of y minus E of x into E of y, which gives you 0. So by substituting this covariance in R which is nothing but covariance of xy by sigma x into sigma y, you get R is equal to 0. So since R is equal to 0, we can conclude that two variables are uncorrelated. With this we can draw that whenever two variables are independent, R is 0. Next one is nothing but third property. You need to show that correlation coefficient is independent of change of origin and scale. So to prove this, first you should change the origin and scale of the two variables here. Here we have two variables x comma y. Okay, so you need to change, shift the origin and scale for x as well as for y. So first define what is R of xy. R of xy is covariance of x comma y by sigma x into sigma y. Now if you change the origin and scale of these two variables like this, changing of origin and scale means this is what I think you know about this. U is equal to x minus a by h, v is equal to y minus v by k. Let this be the change of origin and scale on x comma y. Now you need to prove that it is independent of change of origin and scale. That is, you need to prove R of xy is equal to R of uy. Means the correlation between the given or the variables x comma y is same as the correlation between the two newly defined variables u comma v. So you need to prove R of xy is equal to R of u comma v. So what is R of uv? By using this symmetry, you will get in place of x comma y, you will get u comma v. R of uv is equal to covariance of x comma y by sigma u comma sigma v. Now you need to prove these two. For that, let us consider these two variables. U is equal to x minus a by h, v is equal to y minus v by h. Now from this, for cross multiplication, you will get x minus a is equal to uh. Here y minus b is equal to vk. Okay. From this x will be a plus uh. From this y is b plus vk. Now I want to find out covariance of xy, sigma x, sigma y. What is the formula? Let us. What is e of x then? E of x is e of a plus uh. Here x comma y are the variables. What are variables here? X and u are variables here. A comma h are constants. Here also v comma y are variables. B comma k are constants. Now I have cross multiplied and I got x is equal to, if I take expectation on both sides, here a is a constant, u is a variable, expectation of a constant is again constant, and expectation of uh. Here expectation of y is equal to expectation of b plus vk. Okay, this is expectation of b is a constant, so expectation of a constant is constant, you will get this one. Again here a plus, u is a variable, h is a constant, we can write h into e of u. This is b plus k into expectation of v. This is expectation of y. This is expectation of x. Now my job is to find out covariance of x comma y and variance of x, variance of y, to find out r of xy. Now what is the formula for what is the formula for r of xy? What is the formula for r of xy? Covariance of x comma y by sigma x sigma y. What is the formula for covariance of x comma y again in terms of expectation? So if you take out the formulas page, you will find out this: x minus expectation of x into y minus expectation of y by variance of x into variance of y under root, since standard deviation is root or variance. What is the formula for variance of x? Expectation of x minus expectation of x whole square. Variance of y is expectation of y minus expectation of y whole square. Means to calculate r of xy you need these two. Again to calculate covariance of xy we need expectation of x minus x of into y minus expectation of y. Similarly for this, means to you have x is with you, e of x is with you, y is with you, and expectation of y. Now to calculate this, x minus expectation of x will be, you should subtract this one, this, let it be 1 2, you should do 1 minus 2, x minus e of x is, and a plus uh minus a plus h of e of u. So I think this a minus a will be get cancels, minus h into expectation of u, plus into minus minus, plus into minus minus. So from these two you can take out h common, u minus expectation of u. So you got x minus expectation of x as h minus e of u. Similarly here let it be again 3 4. To find out y minus expectation of y, let us subtract 3 minus 4. You will get y minus e of y is equal to, what is the RHS here? b plus vk minus 4, b plus k into e of v. So here if b and minus b get cancels, here vk plus into minus minus k into e of v. From these two I think k can be taken out, v minus expectation of v. So you got y minus expectation of y as k into expectation of y. Now after calculating these two, okay, you need to find out covariances and variance. First let us find out variance of x. What is the formula for variance of x? E of x minus e of x whole square. E of, what is x minus expectation of x? You got h into u minus expectation of u whole square. You know that h, k, a, b are constants. So after squaring it, you can take it out of the expectation, which becomes u minus expectation of u. So you got variance of x is equal to h square. What is the formula for variance of x? Expectation of x minus e of x. Then if you compare these two, in place of x you have u. If you have x, the entire term is replaced with variance of x. Here you can replace that with variance of u. You do this one. Similarly, you will get variance of y is equal to k square into variance of v. Okay. Now you need to find out covariance of x comma y. Then covariance formula is expectation of x minus expectation of x into y minus expectation of y. What is x minus expectation of x? H u minus expectation of u. What is y minus expectation of y? K into v minus expectation of v. So you know that h and k are constants. You can write u minus expectation of u, v minus expectation of v. Again you compare these two. Covariance of xy formula is e of x minus e of x minus e of x into y minus e of y. Here you got e of u minus e of u into v minus e of v. This thing can be replaced with covariance of u comma v. So how much you got here? Variance of x you got as h square into variance of u, you got variance of x. Similarly, variance of y we got k square into variance of v, and covariance of u comma v x comma y we got as hk into covariance of u comma v. So let us substitute in r of xy. So what is the formula for r of xy? R of xy is covariance of x comma y by variance of x into variance of y under root. How much you got? Covariance of xy hk into covariance of u comma y under root h square variance of u, k square variance of v. This is hk covariance of u comma v by under root variance of u into root, or variance is nothing but standard deviation. Here also you have hk. Cancels, you will get 1 into this entire thing. As you have r of xy, you are defining as covariance of x comma y by standard deviation of x into standard deviation of y. In place of x comma y you have u comma v. So you can write that with r of u comma v. So you got r of xy is equal to r of y. We can say that r is independent of change of origin comma scale. Thank you.